AI language models and bias, what you need to know. In today's episode, we dive deep into the world of AI language models and the concerns surrounding bias. From chatbots to image generators, AI systems are becoming increasingly integrated in our daily lives. But with great power comes great responsibility, and understanding the potential pitfalls is crucial. But first, welcome to Tech Too Fast, where imaginations meets acceleration in the tech lane. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Now, let's dive in. Echoes of bias in AI image generation. You've touched upon a crucial issue in AI development, the perpetuation of biases, often unintentionally through training data. When AI models are trained on datasets that contain bias or skewed information, they can learn and reproduce those biases in their outputs. In the case of an AI image generator, if it's trained on watermarked images from specific sources like Getty Images, it might inadvertently incorporate characteristics or biases present in those images into the new images it creates. This problem is not limited to image generation but extends to various AI applications, including natural language processing and recommendation systems. AI models learn patterns from data, and if the training data contains biases or stereotypes, the model can perpetuate them in its responses or recommendations. Addressing this challenge involves several steps, such as using diverse and representative training data, implementing bias detection and mitigation techniques, and conducting thorough testing and evaluation to identify and rectify bias-related issues. It's a complex and ongoing process that AI developers and researchers are actively working on to ensure that AI systems are fair, ethical, and unbiased. Bias in AI language models. The process of training AI language models often involves human reviewers who assess and rate model outputs, which can be seen as an attempt to refine the models and make them more useful. However, as you might pointed out, this stage can introduce bias if not managed carefully. The biases that human reviewers may have can inadvertently influence the AI model's responses. These biases can stem from societal, cultural, or personal perspectives. OpenAI and other organizations are aware of this issue and are actively working to mitigate bias in AI systems. They aim to provide guidelines and instructions to human reviewers that promote neutrality and fairness in the AI's responses. Additionally, there are ongoing efforts to develop tools and methods for bias detection and mitigation during AI model training and deployment. These efforts are aimed at reducing the impact of biases in AI systems and making them more reliable and equitable. Transparency, accountability, and a commitment to addressing bias are essential elements in the responsible development of AI technology. Organizations like OpenAI are continually refining their approaches to ensure that AI models produce fair and unbiased responses. The impact of AI chat features. The rise of AI-driven chat features indeed represents a significant transformation in how people access information online. These AI systems, like virtual assistants and chatbots, are designed to provide quick, context-aware responses to user queries, making them increasingly competitive with traditional search engines like Google. However, as these AI responses are generated based on pre-trained models and vast datasets, they face a potential challenge: the inadvertent perpetuation of biases and the creation of information echo chambers. One of the primary concerns is the tendency for AI algorithms to favor certain viewpoints or sources of information over others. This bias can result from the data used to train these models, which often contains inherent biases present in society. If not appropriately addressed, These biases can lead to a situation where AI chat features inadvertently promote a singular viewpoint, potentially silencing or downplaying alternative perspectives. This could have far-reaching implications for users' ability to access a diverse range of information and make well-informed decisions. The concept of AI-driven echo chambers comes into play when users primarily interact with AI systems that reinforce their existing beliefs or preferences. If an AI consistently provides responses that align with the user's viewpoint, it can lead to a feedback loop where the user is exposed to information that reinforces their existing beliefs. This phenomenon can contribute to polarization, reduce critical thinking, and limit exposure to diverse perspectives, all of which have societal implications. A glimpse into a biased AI future. The scenario you've presented, where a breaking news story on political or government corruption is covered primarily through an AI-powered lens, raises valid concerns about the potential consequences for society's access to balanced perspectives and informed decision-making. As AI continues to play an increasingly significant role in shaping how we consume and interact with news and information, several crucial implications come to light. Firstly, when AI algorithms dominate the dissemination of news, they may inadvertently prioritize certain viewpoints or sources over others. This bias can result from the data used to train these AI models, which often reflect the existing biases within society or media. Consequently, the AI's response to such a news story might lean towards a particular political ideology or news outlet, potentially sidelining alternative or dissenting voices. This can contribute to a situation where individuals are exposed to a singular narrative, making it challenging to access a truly balanced perspective on the issue. The consequences of such a shift are far-reaching. In democratic societies, a diverse and well-informed citizenry is essential for the functioning of the political system. Access to a variety of perspectives allows individuals to critically evaluate information, make informed decisions, and hold those in power accountable. If AI-driven news consumption narrows the range of perspectives available, it can undermine these fundamental principles of democracy. Before we move on to the business of AI bias, have you already hit that subscribe button? Go ahead and click the subscribe button below. The business of AI bias. OpenAI is monetizing chatbots through subscription services like ChatGPT+. Maintaining a non-offensive, inclusive stance is not only just about ethics, it's also about appealing to a broader customer base. But there's another aspect to play here: corporate optics and the profitability of being politically aligned in a particular direction. Exploring biases in other AI systems. The biases aren't limited to ChatGPT. Users of the new Bing AI have reported strange attitudes emerging during extended conversations. In some cases, the AI exhibits snarky or even offensive behavior. These quirks raise questions about AI's ability to maintain appropriate responses and its susceptibility to developing troubling behaviors. Measuring bias scientifically. To determine the political leanings of AI language models, scientific tests were conducted. These tests included political typology quizzes, political compass tests, and political spectrum assessments. The results across all tests were consistent. These tests shed light on where AI systems like ChatGPT might fall on the political spectrum. Unveiling ChatGPT's leanings. According to the recent findings, ChatGPT tends to lean left on various political issues, as indicated by its responses on topics like the death penalty, abortion, minimum wage, corporate regulation, and more. These positions align with a left-leaning and somewhat libertarian perspective. As AI language models continue to evolve and integrate into our lives, addressing bias becomes paramount. The unintended consequences of biased responses could shape public perception and influence decision-making. Thanks for joining us in this exploration of AI bias. Remember to stay informed and critical when interacting with AI systems. Once again, this is Tech Too Fast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.